Hi Gemini, this is a In the Shadows for you reading for all placements of Gemini, especially Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So we're going to take a look at any blockages that you might have in the shadows, Gemini. I'm going to get an overall theme for you. This is not going to resonate for everyone, but take what resonates and leave the rest. So this is obsession is coming out. Obsession. All right, so Gemini, there could be either you or someone around you has some sort of obsession. All right, so we're going to take a look at what this means for you. But there could be something that you're really fixated on at this time. It could be an unhealthy obsession. It could be with a person. It could be something else, an obsession such as an addiction or something that you're attached to at this time. And this could be something that is blocking you from making some sort of progress or having personal growth in your life. If this is someone around you, there could be an unhealthy obsession. You could be dealing with someone that's very fixated on you or obsessing with you in some way. So let's see what this obsession says in the Dark Mirror Oracle. And this is number three, obsession. And that's your overall theme for this reading. And I'm going to take a look a little bit closer at the meaning of obsession here from the book. So with this card, this is moon phase waxing and crescent, and it's a denial. So you could be in denial about something regarding an obsession. So all things led to one, and then they disappear into one until only that one remains. Take that as it resonates. We chase comets and mirrors and shadows. Sometimes we actually chase cars or myths. Obsession is a trick of our perception. Many become one, and that one blasts as to take everything else. It feels like whatever it is, an idea, a person, an objective, flavors our life and gives a meaning to it, as all the light through a lens. It converges on a single point, and that point goes ablaze under the greatest fire. But in truth, more than enacting our life, it numbs our attention to the rest. It makes us feel more awake by hiding the rest of the world under a cloud of slumber. Obsession is a drug. In small doses, it whips. In big doses, it kills. If we drown inside an obsession, we should close our eyes. We don't die in the darkness. We just fall asleep. And then we can wake up more naturally. All right, so if that's what you're going through, some sort of obsession, you might be really focused on something in your life at this time and numb to everything else, or you're not really seeing the potential in your life for other things. Now, if this is you, it's fixated on a single point, makes you feel really alive, but in truth, you could be blinded to other things in your life. Now, if this is someone around you, it could be that someone is like that with you, really obsessing and fixated only on you. So Gemini, let's see what comes out in the cards regarding this shadow work, regarding some sort of obsession. Tell me about Gemini and the obsession or the shadow work that Gemini needs to focus on at this time. It's coming out all right, Gemini. We have the devil. All right, let's see. All right, so overall energy here is Nine of Swords in the reverse. That could be in your environment. I mean, if, someone that's completely, I'm getting entranced, like you're under a trance, or someone is in a trance. So there's no logical thinking about it, there's no reflection. It's just someone could be under spell work at night or in some sort of trance. So this could be something that either you or someone else is not really aware of. It's like being drugged. So an obsession, a trance. I feel like that's the what's going on around you. But you're coming in as the devil. There's that fixation, that obsession. Now, whether this is your energy, if you're in an energy of obsession, addiction, attachment, fear, holding on to something that's keeping you fixated, keeping you like in a vibration of extreme oneness with whatever that is. What is the point of reference for you? This obsession, there's a single point of reference that either you or someone else around you is focused on, and it's consuming. It's very all consuming. So it's definitely confirmation with the devil and the obsession coming out here, Gemini. And like I said, you could reverse the roles, but again, this is shadow work energy. So this is something that you mostly the shadow work readings are about what we need to work on from within in our subconscious mind. So and again, it's in denial, the stage of denial. So you could be in denial about something. How is it showing up as a problem? Well, it could be destroying things in your life right now. We have Tower. So if you are obsessed or in some sort of obsession, you could be dealing with like ruins in your life, things that are falling apart, people that are leaving your life, endings, job endings, the losses, people and situations that are getting out of your energy because there's an obsession going on. You could, if this is some sort of addiction, and it could be for any type of obsession. People may be turned away because you're not paying attention to them, or there's some kind of thing that you're so fixated on that everything else is just falling away, falling apart in your life. So it could be creating some, cause and effect, where things are just falling apart around you. And I'm getting kind of a vision of somebody just walking through like a hurricane and not really noticing. And again, it's just like being in the midst of some sort of chaos, but still being fixated on a particular thing that's going on or a particular person, and in being in denial that everything else is falling apart around you. Now, if this could be cleared up, what would happen? We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. What I feel is you could save relationships, you could save opportunities, you could save yourself from loss, is what I'm getting, because you could be in through this obsession, some things that maybe you've worked on and given your time, energy, and resources to are falling by the wayside. You could be losing interest in certain people, family members, friends, your usual activities. If it is some sort of unhealthy habit, maybe you're no longer doing the things that you used to love to do because you're so fixated on that. And again, it could be someone around you that's losing their like what they've invested into you. Someone could be losing that. Someone could be losing the things that they've worked hard to earn because of this obsession. So if you could work through this shadow, you would be able to see the rewards and the things that you've worked hard for. You would be able to see the rewards coming in instead of just losing those things. And again, I'm getting that image of someone just walking through like a hurricane and just everything is just falling away because they're not really focused on what they need to do to to hold on to what's valuable in their life because there's some sort of obsession that they're giving their all to. It's just very single minded. I'm getting like a horse that's wearing blinders. Now, one of the steps that you could take here, Gemini, to clear this obsession and to take steps in healing from this or releasing this is to heal. Four of Swords, getting enough rest, maybe taking a break from whatever this obsession is, taking a step back. Maybe you may need actual physical healing in a setting such as a therapeutic setting, like a retreat, a spa, a place where you can be alone or disconnect from whatever this obsession is. Maybe it's social media type of obsession. Maybe you need to have like a detox from social media or a detox from a drug addiction or an eating obsession or a person maybe that you're obsessed with, needed to take a break, needing to heal from that, taking a retreat. The next step that Spirit's advising you as far as the shadow work is we have the Page of Swords. Maybe you need to do some research on it. A lot of times people that have addictions or some sort of obsessions just get so carried away in that without doing their research. What is the obsession about? Is it something that you can study and go deep, get the research? What are the effects on you? Read case studies, go deep, find out about this. Now, if this is a person that's obsessed with you, you might want to find out who's spying on you or who's obsessed with you, and maybe look behind the scenes. Do your own investigation. It's time to do your research about whatever this obsession is, and to do it with a clear and logical mind. So we have the Five of Pentacles here. Maybe there's a fear of losing something, because if you let go of this obsession, maybe you're afraid that you will be left alone, or a sense of not belonging. Maybe this is an obsession with something that makes you feel like you belong, or that you have that you're gaining, but I feel like you're actually losing from this obsession, and it could actually leave you homeless or broke or left behind by family and loved ones, or this is someone that's doing that to you. But I feel like right now there's denial about it, because with the Nine of Swords in reverse, someone's not really worried about this obsession. Someone is full-blown doing this or involved in an obsession, and they may be in somewhat of a denial. We're going to get some clarity on this, what's really going on here with this Devil. It's a very toxic situation is what I'm getting, something that's extremely toxic for you, Gemini. And maybe it's person that's around you. What is the Devil here for Gemini? What is the Devil? All right, so again, there's that fixation, a Four of Cups in the reverse. You're choosing something. You're choosing an obsession or choosing to focus on a particular thing that may not be in your highest good, right? Obviously it's not. Or if this is a person around you, they're refusing to walk away. They're refusing to let go or face some sort of rejection. This could be fear of rejection too. This could be fear of letting go, fear of letting go of the past or some sort of toxic habit or pattern in your life. It's like you're always choosing it even though you know it's bad for you. Or this is someone that's always choosing to connect or obsess with you even though they know it's not a good thing. It's very toxic. Tell me about this Tower. It's showing up here as the problem. And the problem is you could be obsessed with, I feel like this, it's showing up as a problem because you're letting everything else go. This is someone that doesn't care about anything else. This is just major fixation. This is, yeah, losing everything. Someone could be losing a fortune, losing a family, losing a home, and they're in denial about it. But I feel like that's what it's showing up as a problem, because you may be losing money, you may be losing people in your home, in your family life. That's just what I said when I saw that Tower, and now it's confirmed with the Ten of Pentacles here. So it's in the reverse. So this is a major loss, and you may not realize it until it's too late is what I'm getting. What is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. If you could clear up this problem, yeah, if you could clear up this problem as well, you would feel rested, rejuvenated, and healed. So again, this could be some kind of addiction that is causing you to be very fatigued or drained or in an unhealthy, toxic situation in your life. And it's that the consequences and the repercussions are not only affecting your finances, but your family, your friends, the things that you have found to be meaningful and that have helped you to grow in life. If you could clear this up, you would be able to restore a sense of well-being, a sense of health, a sense of rejuvenation, and just well-being is what I'm getting. So the first step is to start healing, to choose to retreat from this obsession. What is the Four of Swords? And how can Gemini retreat and start the healing process? Let me just get one, please. So, Seven of Cups in reverse. Maybe you're under some sort of illusions that this obsession is good for you, or it feels good, or there could be a lot of opportunities to engage and to participate in that. I'm getting hedonism. Someone could be very hedonistic in this obsession. And I feel like this is you need to limit yourself. And that could be actually taking yourself away from opportunities to be around whatever it is. So this could be removing yourself from circumstances that enable you to be a part of this obsession. Um, like distancing yourself. If this is something that you can stop purchasing or stop being around, you need to limit yourself, and don't be under illusions that it's going to make you feel good. But actually, there could be, you might need to find ways of actually stopping yourself from being obsessed, or from being close to something that you are attached to or focused on. So actually creating some sort of blockages, and maybe that needs taking a retreat, taking a time out, going someplace that will not be near or in the vicinity of whatever this obsession is. Tell me more about this Page of Swords. If this is a person that's obsessing with you also, you may need to really limit the contact with that person by blocking the opportunities for them to get into your energetic space. What is this Page of Swords? So the Ten of Cups in reverse. So again, I'm getting that hedonism, that love of pleasure. So this could be something that you really enjoy, but again, you may need to research it. Is it truly going to be enjoyable in the long run? Or is it going to have negative consequences and effects that destroy all of the joy that you feel in the present moment? Okay, so it could be also that there's a person possibly in your life like this that, you know, you're entertaining or you feel, but I feel like it's with the shadow work, I'm going to reference it as you, like trying to get out of some sort of pleasure zone, obsessive hedonism, by really researching it, getting into the logical, what is this all about? Do your research and investigate it. Stop being under illusions, because I feel like there's a lot of illusions around this obsession. What is the Nine of, or the Five of Pentacles? This could be taking you into, you know, uncharted territory where you're losing your home, you're losing what's good in your life, what you've invested in. What is the Five of Pentacles here for Gemini? And again, this is shadow work, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. I'm not here to give like, it's, this is what I see in the cards. So, and not everybody has this to do this shadow work. We have the Lovers in reverse. So this could be a person that you need to let go of. And it may be a fear of, maybe there's codependency here. This could be a very toxic relationship. And there could be a fear of letting go, of releasing this person. And it may be that you're going to be better off releasing them, because I feel like they're taking you into some sort of area of being in a loss. And in order to restore that loss, there's going to be a need to break away from whatever this obsession is. So it could be a lover. This is your energy. the Lovers, but there needs to be a major decision that you make here, a choice. It's your choice. You have free will. Are you going to choose this obsession? Or if there's someone obsessed with you, are you going to choose to go down that road with them or allow them into your energy? I feel like you need to make a decision, Gemini, and not sit on the fence about it, right? There needs to be a major decision that's made. That's one of the advice here to move forward from this. Tell me about this Nine of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this is a lot of illusions and being in denial about. All right, so the Sun card, not having enlightenment about what's truly going on with this obsession, not really knowing, maybe if it is someone around you, do you really know what's going on? Do you really understand the severity of this obsession? The severity could be something that you're either blinded to or that you don't have enough enlightenment about, and that's where the research comes in. I feel like that's where you really need to do your research here. So you're going to get more enlightenment, but I feel like there could be this, if this is an obsession like an addiction, someone could just feel so good that they're not worried about it until it's too late. And things are falling apart around you. When the obsession takes hold, someone feels so good or so fixated on it that they're not really seeing the truth about the situation, is what I'm getting with the Sun card in reverse. All right, let's see what else is coming out here for Gemini and the shadow work that Gemini needs to do. All right, so I'm going to just get one. Tell me about Gemini. What is the message for Gemini and the shadow work, especially regarding an obsession? What is the message that Gemini needs to know about this obsession? Okay, I'm going to take two this time. Okay, so Urzali, prosperity. Again, this could be affecting your prosperity, Gemini. So if it feels good in the moment, how will it affect your finances, your abundance, your prosperity, your growth? That could be something that you really need to consider. There needs to be a transformation here with Pele. All right, so this also could be transforming you to, I don't know, whatever it's, if you're in an obsessive relationship, how is it transforming you? Is it transforming you in a way that you're losing friends, family, or resources? Or is it transforming you in a positive way? And if you get out of this and make a decision about it, that could transform situations that you may be seeing are not turning out well lately. You could have been experiencing a lot of towers lately, a lot of loss or endings lately, and that's not really something that is taking you, higher, into a higher level of consciousness. So you may need to really transform this. And again, it's going to transform your prosperity, I feel, if you can choose to release this obsession and heal from this obsession. Let's get some advice for you, Gemini. What is the advice for Gemini regarding this shadow work? And thank you so much for being here. Thanks for your likes, subscribes, and comments. This is kind of a short reading, so I'm just going to get the messages here for Gemini. Stay connected, Gemini. And that could be that you need to stay connected with loved ones and not be so blindsided, if that's you. Stay connected with the people around that are supportive, that love you, that want to be there for you. Seek out help. A lot of people hide or try to escape through their addictions or obsessions by in denial and not really asking for help. We are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source, yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. So I feel like this is about prayer. This is about reaching out, getting guidance from a higher power about this obsession, and really asking for the help that you need and connecting with spirit to guide you in that direction. It's going to help you to take that first step. And I'm going to pull a card for you, Gemini, which is going to just have a photo on it and a message. And I want you to think about what that means for you in regard to the shadow work. And I'm not going to try to interpret it. I'm just going to let you interpret it. So what is the message for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know? Okay, so we have invisible, number 16, invisible. So Gemini, that is the message. Those are the messages. And if that resonated with you, thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. And I will see you in my next reading. Thanks for joining me. Have a great night.